Coming up next, the Thunder taking on the Suns. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, eliminated from the playoff hunt, all that's left. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jalen Williams.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, the forwards, Allen and Durant. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's Nash in at the center, locking down the middle. It's the final game of the regular season, Greg. It's time to look ahead for most teams.
And for some, that's looking towards the playoffs, right? Others, it's looking to the offseason, but don't look too far down the road just yet. We've got a game to play.
Dort wide open. Off target from outside. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Nash outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Caruso. Hartenstein with it. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Really nice pass there by Caruso. This man's got some game.
Allen kicks to Nash. Here's KD. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Warriors.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Allen against Caruso. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Hartenstein passes to Caruso. And there it is for him.
Oh, it takes real skill. For Caruso to get in and around that contact, that's tough.
Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Wallace kicks to Dort. Out to Wallace. Back to Dort. Williams looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Booker. Phoenix leading by 4. To the inside. Nash. And Nash slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Williams. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? Katie is right at the top of that list.
Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wallace outside. Caruso kicks to Williams. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And the Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Right side, Williams over Durant. It's Joe on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Nash, the pass to Jones. Three-pointer. It's good for Nash on the assist by Jones. 10 points for Nash.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Katie against Williams. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back shortly for the... And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Caruso and Williams. Wiggins is out there with Williams. And it's Joe in at the point guard position. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, B-Train in the last matchup against the Warriors was a man on a mission. He had an impressive number of points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And finished off by Nash.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Williams, a screen on O'Neal. The Thunder with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Some changes for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Devin Booker in for Lee. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort's checked in.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Bull, the pass to Nash. And finished off by Nash.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Pass to Joe. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Williams. Pass to Williams. Williams against Beal. Williams sets a screen for Williams. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Nash against Williams. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by Bull.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Williams. Back to Dort. Williams kicks to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And he gets it to go. 29 points for Nash.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
1:11 left in the first half. Joe can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Booker, good.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Floats it up for Wiggins. Beal with the steal. Booker in the post. Defended by Dort. Booker's shot is good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Wiggins outside. Williams looking around. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That is his first foul of the game. KD's checked in for Bull. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Wiggins. And it's Casey Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And so it's Phoenix going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy.
So I need 5 more rebounds.
We come back right after this.
Shaq, you've won a lot of Player of the Week awards. Here's a question. Do you think 4 Player of the Week awards are worth 1? And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Thunder.
I don't see the fight. They're good.
And that's a halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Nash is out there with Durant, and it's Booker in at the 1. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Pass to Caruso. Outside Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 9 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
One-on-one here. The shot missing. Durant with some nice D.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 37 points for Nash.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And coming down the back stretch, good time to check out the new power rankings. You look at Indiana. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Walsh. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
To the paint. Another one goes. Incredible.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the #2 spot now.
And GA, every game he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's mark set back in 1963. The incredible 62 effort of Chamberlain still looms as the top spot. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Okogie, the pass to Bull. That's good from Nash on the assist by Bull. Bull's got 3 assists in the game. It's Dort on the wing. Wiggins outside. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Nash has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Okogie. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wiggins from outside. Again, Wiggins missing.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Dort kicks to Wiggins. And the 3 ball is good. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Phoenix has gone off with a 3-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Nash sinks that one from the post.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Bull against Wiggins. Outside, Dort. Hartenstein in the high post. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hartenstein's got his second basket. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Great positioning on the putback.
He found his move right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Pass to Wiggins. There's the triple. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get you back to the action.
I want to see that again.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Let me see something on. Oh, let me see that. Me. Okay. But it's cool. Yeah, it's a different one. Right on there. Should that. Okay.
Gotta admire.
Team changes for Phoenix. Nash is checked in for Bull. And Morris subbed in for Josh Okogie. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Wiggins. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Cason Wallace in for Topic. Hartenstein with a screen on Morris. Here he goes. Here's Caruso. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Nash.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Alex Caruso out there with Wallace, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Pass to Dort. Back to Caruso. Here's Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 4 on the shot clock. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. With 1 on the clock, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Nash. Basket counts. Nash has got 53.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Caruso against Morris. Here's Hartenstein. Plumlee with the rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Wallace against Nash. Banked in off the glass. Nash has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Williams inside the line. Good as the jump shot falls. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Nash.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Another bucket. Wow.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And here is Wallace. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Rich.
Pretty good.